Hey everybody, it's Dr. Mike. Welcome back to the channel. Are you fascinated by what makes people tick? Today, we're diving deep into the world of psychology to answer a question I get all the time. Am I an introvert? Now before we jump in, remember this isn't about labeling yourself, it's about self-discovery. Introversion and extroversion are like points on a spectrum, and we all fall somewhere in between. In this video, we're going to explore some common signs of introversion. If these resonate with you, great. If not, that's totally okay too. Everyone's unique, and that's what makes life interesting. Let's talk about alone time. And no, I don't mean scrolling through your phone for hours, that doesn't count. I'm talking about truly enjoying your own company. Introverts often find solitude incredibly rejuvenating. They might lose themselves in a captivating book, pour their heart out into a journal, or explore the great outdoors solo. Do you feel drained after socializing, craving peace and quiet? Do you turn down invitations not because you're antisocial but because you cherish downtime? If so, you might just be an introvert. And guess what? That's awesome. There's this misconception that being an introvert is a bad thing, but it's not. It's just a different way of being. Introverts often have rich inner worlds and thrive in environments where they can tap into their creativity and thoughtfulness. They're often incredible listeners, deep thinkers, and bring a unique perspective to the table. So, if you find yourself drawn to solo activities, don't fight it, embrace it. It's a sign that you value your own company and prioritize your well-being. Ever get lost in your own thoughts, like really lost, where the outside world just fades away? Introverts are often highly self-aware. They spend a good chunk of time reflecting on their experiences, analyzing their emotions, and contemplating the bigger picture. They're naturally drawn to introspection, and their inner world is a vibrant, complex landscape. This doesn't mean they're detached from reality, it just means they process information differently. While extroverts might recharge by being around others, introverts need that quiet space to delve into their thoughts and feelings. They're often deep thinkers, constantly questioning, analyzing, and seeking understanding. This self-awareness can be an incredible strength. It allows introverts to connect with their authentic selves, understand their motivations, and approach situations with thoughtfulness and empathy. So if you find yourself constantly replaying conversations in your head, dissecting your emotions, or pondering life's big questions, congratulations, you're in good company. Embrace that introspective nature. It's a gift. Okay, let's talk about noise. Not the annoying kind like nails on a chalkboard, shudder, but the general hustle and bustle of everyday life. Introverts are sensitive to external stimulation. Crowded rooms, loud noises, bright lights. These can be overwhelming and exhausting. It's not that they hate fun, their brains process information differently. They need quiet to recharge. Extroverts get energy from people, while introverts get drained. They need calm to power up. If you feel drained after crowds, craving peace and quiet, or needing to decompress, you might be an introvert, and that's okay. Be mindful of your environment and create quiet spaces to thrive. Have you ever been told you're a deep thinker or that you take a while to open up? Introverts often have a more deliberate communication style. They're not ones to jump into a conversation without thinking things through. They'd rather pause, reflect, and choose their words carefully. This doesn't mean they're shy or lacking in confidence. It just means they value thoughtful communication. Introverts are often drawn to writing, where they have the time and space to articulate their thoughts precisely. They might keep journals, write poetry, or express themselves through storytelling. They're also incredible listeners. Because they're not always eager to fill the silence, they give others the space to share their thoughts and feelings fully. So, if you find yourself taking your time to respond in conversations, preferring written communication, or being a shoulder for others to lean on, embrace it. Your thoughtful approach to communication is a strength, not a weakness. Introverts, my friends, are masters of independence. They value self-reliance and feel most confident when they can tackle challenges on their own terms. Don't mistake this for being antisocial. It's more about having the space to process information, weigh options, and arrive at solutions independently. They trust their intuition and have faith in their ability to figure things out. This independent streak can be seen in various aspects of their lives. They might prefer to work on projects solo, enjoy learning new skills through self-study, or feel most comfortable making decisions after careful consideration. Now this doesn't mean introverts are against collaboration. They can be fantastic team players but thrive in environments where their need for independence is respected. So, if you find yourself drawn to solo projects, enjoying the satisfaction of figuring things out on your own, or feeling most confident when you can work independently, you're in good company. Your self-reliance is a valuable asset. Ever feel like you learn best by watching and listening? Introverts are often keen observers, absorbing information from their surroundings like sponges. They might not be the first to raise their hand in class or the loudest voice in the room, but they're paying attention, processing information, and forming their own conclusions. This preference for observation extends beyond the classroom. Introverts might learn new skills by watching tutorials, studying the techniques of experts, or experimenting independently. They're drawn to hands-on learning experiences where they can take their time, make mistakes, and master new skills at their own pace. This observational learning style is a testament to their introspective nature. They take the time to understand the why and how behind things, which leads to a deeper, more comprehensive understanding. So, if you find yourself drawn to observational learning, embrace it. Your ability to watch, listen, and learn from your surroundings is a valuable asset. Let's talk about the dreaded social battery. We all have one, but for introverts it tends to drain much faster in highly stimulating environments. Think of it like this: every social interaction requires energy. Extroverts might get energized by these interactions while introverts find them draining, especially in large doses. It's not that they're antisocial, it's just that their energy reserves for socializing are limited. After a while, they need to retreat to a quieter environment to recharge. This is why introverts might decline invitations to parties, prefer smaller gatherings, or need some downtime after attending social events. It's not personal, it's about self-preservation. They're protecting their energy and ensuring they can show up as their best selves in other areas of their lives. So if you find yourself feeling drained after social events, needing some time to decompress, or feeling overwhelmed in highly stimulating environments, you're not alone. Recognize your social battery limits and prioritize self-care. Introverts, listen up. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. You know that feeling of being completely drained after a long day of socializing or being in a stimulating environment? That's your cue to recharge. Introverts need their downtime like plants need sunlight. It's essential for their well-being. But recharging isn't just about avoiding people, it's about actively engaging in activities that fill your cup and bring you joy. This could be anything from curling up with a good book, to going for a walk in nature, pursuing a creative hobby, or simply enjoying some quiet time alone with your thoughts. The key is to find what works for you, and prioritize it in your daily routine. Remember, self-care isn't selfish, it's about honoring your needs, and ensuring you can show up as your best self in all areas of your life. So, make time for yourself, recharge your batteries, and watch how much more energy and focus you have. Are you the friend everyone goes to for advice? Do people feel comfortable confiding in you? Introverts are often natural listeners. They're genuinely interested in understanding others' perspectives, and they create a safe space for people to open up. This ability to listen deeply stems from their introspective nature. They're attuned to emotions, both their own and others, and they approach conversations with empathy and understanding. They're not trying to dominate the conversation or offer unsolicited advice. They're fully present, listening with their hearts and minds. This makes them incredible friends, confidants, and partners. People feel seen and heard around them, which creates strong, meaningful connections. So if you find yourself drawn to deep conversations, genuinely interested in understanding others, and being a supportive presence in people's lives, embrace it. Your listening skills are a gift. Let's be honest, small talk can be excruciating, especially for introverts. They'd rather have a meaningful conversation about something that truly matters than exchange pleasantries about the weather. It's not that they're trying to be rude or disengaged. It's just that their minds crave deeper connections. Introverts thrive in conversations that challenge their intellect, explore new ideas, or delve into the complexities of human experience. They're fascinated by the why behind things and enjoy engaging in discussions that make them think, question, and grow. This doesn't mean they can't appreciate a good laugh or engage in lighthearted banter. It just means that their true conversational sweet spot lies in exploring topics with depth and substance. So if you find yourself steering conversations towards more meaningful territory, embrace it. Your desire for authentic connection is a strength. So, there you have it. 10 signs you might be an introvert. Remember, this isn't about putting yourself in a box. It's about understanding your unique personality traits and learning to embrace them. Being an introvert is awesome. You bring so much to the table with your thoughtfulness, empathy, and ability to connect on a deeper level. Don't let anyone tell you that you need to be more extroverted to succeed in life. Own your introversion, set boundaries that protect your energy, and go out there and shine.